view, or at the very best from this 20,000 foot view. And we don't take into consideration this ground level view and perspective of our organizations. And ultimately, HOP is designed and was originally implemented and developed to be this bridge between the two levels of the organization. Right up here, we have the high level, or what we call the blunt end of the organization. It's way more strategic, but it's further from the production work, right? And this bridge of HOP helps us understand what is it like to be down here on the sharp end of the organization, where it's more tactical, because they're way closer to the production work, right? These guys on the ground, these guys at the very sharp end of our organization, know the ins and outs of the work. Right? They know the ins and outs and the hazards and the risks that they have to take all day, every day. And what we're trying to do with human and organizational performance is bridge this gap. Give this top level of the organization the view and the paradigm and the perspective of our frontline workers. And also, we're trying to give this sharp end worker the perspective way up here as well. It's a shared perspective, right? Because what happens on the front end, or the sharp end of our organizations usually, is they see decision making come down and they get cynical. They say, oh, those guys up there, they have no idea what's going on in this business. They're so dumb. Right? And then people at the top of the organization say, oh, what are these guys doing? If they just follow directions, they're so dumb. Why aren't they just doing what we ask? Right? And if we can bring the two perspectives together, then each perspective, each individual within the organization will say, you know what? I see why you made that decision up there. Or, hey, I see why you're making that decision down there. And then we can combine the two perspectives for a much more effective strategy moving forward. So this is the ultimate aim for HOP, is to bridge this gap. Because we again see these benefits: increased productivity, improved processes, and better trained employee. It's going to lead to higher productivity, right? If we can truly train our employees on exactly what they're going to see, right? We can enhance our quality. Right? Consistent improvements are going to result in higher quality products and services. Employee satisfaction. Man, if your frontline employees said, you know what, I love it that the boss comes down and asks me for my perspective on the strategy for Q4 and where we should really go and what hurdles are we going to face by trying to achieve certain metrics. Man, who wouldn't want to be heard from? Who wouldn't want to be listened to? You're going to drive employee engagement like crazy if you understand how to use the HOP tools. It's going to give us a competitive advantage as well. Right? Think about it. It's kind of a no-brainer. If we increase productivity, if we enhance our quality, and then improve our employee satisfaction, man, that has to give us a competitive advantage, right? Because we're continuously improving so that we can be better positioned to compete in our marketplace and within our industry and then within our business, right? It's kind of a no-brainer. Because it all leads to increased financial performance. Better performance typically leads to better financial results, including higher profits, reduced costs, right? How much rework is in your business? Think about that. How much rework is in your business right now? Man, we've seen organizations improve their operations with 4 hours worth of listening by $2 million a year. Think about that. If you have a $2 million problem and you can use one HOP tool to improve or eliminate that business problem, wouldn't you want to do it? Oh my gosh, man. Talk about improving your financial performance, right? Using one HOP tool to change a $2 million business problem. Man, these are the benefits of HOP when we start listening to each other at both ends of the organization.